Bella, where's the tape? You know it's not.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
What did you do with it?
It's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Get up here and find it, please.
On the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now this throw complete to Washington. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 39. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Adams has it. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Fielded in the end zone, and he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 25.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back.
I'll be right back.
I'm back. Babe.
Yeah.
Can you give me some almond milk?
Turn this light on. Damn, man, I got this.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Babe,
Yeah.
I'm back.
Where'd you go?
Help mom with her shower.
Hmm.
I gotta do that now.
I know. I've just been sitting here waiting.
Ouch. I got a touchdown already.
Yeah, I know.
I know, poor thing. I'm glad your daddy had that chair. That's helped out tremendously.
Yeah.
Even though I can't say that word.
Yo.
What are you looking for?
My piece. It's in my room. Mm-hmm. What kind of truck does your girl have? Or you? Oh. Was run pretty good? I mean, besides you having to boost it off right now? Oh, Don't do that too. You might want to get a new battery. You're gonna kill the alternator. Yeah, you'll kill the alternator real quick.
Well, I guess I can't play my dice with buddies. It's not even loaded. But as long as my other games are, it's okay.
Well, they might still be fixing whatever happened. She can't play her Dice Buddies game. God dang it, door. Maddie likes playing the Rumble, which is funny. Ugh. I like the Rumble, it's alright. But I guess I just like the regular, normal. Games over the. I do like the what is it? The hockey one. David, have you played any like the Maddens or any basketball game? No, I used to play the baseball and football and basketball. And then of course NASCAR.
To not just his off-season, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Throwing on second and long. Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together. They had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call a moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch. But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Now a first down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Packers add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo first down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Right at the line.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Pass intended for Devin Funchess.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills nothing.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Aaron Jones, the ball
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
What happened? Dude. Oh, I was about to say you're scoring the wrong goal again. Oh, gotcha.
Good. We're on Green Bay.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, sometimes asking
You might not have it.
Do
Do you have it
Well, there they
equipped?
ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
They ain't on our side.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up. One advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going to look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And finally down he goes.
Yeah, I
As
got
they work it
21
inside
out.
the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion,
I don't know if
but
I
a
even-
big play as well.
Yeah, I think this is the first Madden I've had in a while.
Now Jones.
Oh,
And
I
they'll be driven
totally
back
screwed
here,
up.
losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll try again with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Right.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th.
Now 4th down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
The score, Packers 17.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things.
The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up a throw. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Packers. James Washington hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
I gotta go.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I love you.
Don't do it at work.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard
Really
line.
complete ass.
Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. Second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
Alright, I'll join back to that once I get to
You
work.
take out all that extra
Alright.
pressure on yourself.
The ball
And
carrier.
maybe
I
you have
love
to
you.
disperse it a
Love
little
you.
bit.
Brought him
Yeah.
down.
Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
This, if he doesn't, this is getting
They stop him.
could get worse. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the
I
field.
was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
That guy
And that
is
play is
always
blown
on.
up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already
Can't
here to
believe
the
I
second
missed
quarter.
that.
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
I missed the field goal.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
This thing is so
with the missed
touchy.
PAT in his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 3rd down, here's Geis. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is going to be Packer football.
Darius Geis, the ball carrier.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Chris Jones in punt
Partner,
formation.
they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. On the return is Pettis.
Flag.
Come on now.
Come on.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12.
Hell yeah.
We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who hold on to the lead in that one.
Damn,
Matthew
Lions
Stafford's
beating
thrown a
Patriots.
touchdown pass.
At half
From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Mixon
Bengals
has a
and
run for a
Saints.
touchdown.
Bengals is 17.
Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they currently
Eagles and
trail the
Bears.
visiting
Eagles
Philadelphia
is stomping them.
Eagles. Carson Wentz has thrown a
24-14
couple
right
of
now.
touchdown passes there.
Not stomping them, but
Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point.
Slade will
And for
probably
the
get
call
on
signal,
there with you.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway.
You know what? I'll give you your